What is up, everybody? Welcome once again to my YouTube channel, and today let's continue with some more F1 2018 career mode. We are still in the Force India F1 team, and today we are at my favorite circuit. We are at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, the Circuit de Montréal, home of the Canadian Grand Prix. So first of all, let's dive into our workstation. Hey Alex P, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? And as you guys can see, we have a couple messages. So we got a goals update. We have to score 10 Drivers' Championship points in the next 2 race weekends, which I'm not sure if we are going to be able to get, but whatever. Moving to the development, in terms of the developments for the car, we got the weight reduction upgrade, but the front downforce actually failed, which is a bit of a shame. Fortunately enough, we have just enough to get it going again in time for the French Grand Prix. Now, in terms of the progress from the other teams, we are, we didn't progress much, but at least we are further away from McLaren with Haas, Renault, and Mercedes, as well as Toro Rosso and Williams, bringing upgrades for these Grand Prix. So hopefully those weren't power unit upgrades. I'm just hoping for that. In terms of the vehicle management, everything is fine. The gearbox is absolutely awesome. Now moving on to the standings, we have Lewis Hamilton in the lead of the championship with 93 points to his name, only 2 more than the German Sebastian Vettel, with Valtteri Bottas in P3, Max Verstappen in 4th with 66 points, 12 more than Kimi Räikkönen, who closes the top 5. Then we have Daniel Ricciardo in 6th, Romain Grosjean in 7th, right in front of another Frenchman. Esteban Ocon has 22 points to his name so far, with Kevin Magnussen in 9th, and Nico Hülkenberg, the best of the Renaults in these standings, sits with 16 points, closing the top 10. Moving to the constructor standings, we have Mercedes with 173 points, followed by Ferrari and Red Bull with 118. Then we have Haas with 66, followed by Force India with 34, Renault with 24. Then we have McLaren only 4 points away from 6th place, with Toro Rosso in 8th, 15 points to their name. Sauber has 10, and Williams, after this Monaco Grand Prix, got their first point of the season, courtesy of Sergei Sirotkin, and they sit in last place with 1 point alone. So yeah, I believe we are ready then. Hey Miller, welcome to the live stream. Let's get it going then. Let's go for the first practice session for this Canadian Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes.
Here we are, live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, where the teams are making final preparations before today's practice session gets underway. In 1999, the outside track wall, situated on the last corner of the lap, ended the race of 3 Formula One world champions: Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher and Jacques Villeneuve. Since then, the wall has come to be known to fans around the world as the infamous Wall of Champions.
Turns 13 and 14 are definitely the most demanding corners on the track. A quick chicane section entering at over 180 miles per hour, drivers use plenty of curb and get very close to the wall. But hitting those curbs at the wrong angle can easily put the car offline. You'll see a lot of drivers bail out of committing into turn 13, using the escape road to avoid contact with the wall.
Hey RJ, hey Vincent, hey Daniel, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing?
I've had a chat with Carl about the new parts, and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so give them a try.
Okay, so guys, one thing is I had to uninstall and reinstall Steam and all the games I had. So I actually only now remembered I haven't put my the custom file for my helmet on the game. So I don't have my own helmet. The custom helmet that I created is not in the game just yet. For the next live stream it will be. It's just a shame because I think we have a good chance of a podium at this track, and like, whatever. It's a bit frustrating,
So,
but whatever.
We'd like to run the acclimatization program if you have a chance before
Come on,
qualifying.
Jeff, shut up.
It'll give us a good indication of our relative pace and consistency.
Yes, Miller, I do believe Hamilton will wrap things up this weekend. Where is Canada, there it is. Okay, 3-7, not sure, but... Who thinks Alonso deserves the win in Arabs Champion? I'm sorry, I don't watch Arabs Championship because I just don't have the time. Hey Apellas, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? I just got home, had to make dinner, just sit on my computer and started the live stream. I honestly do not have time to watch. As much as I love them, I can't see. There's only one other YouTuber. Sorry, there's only 2 other YouTubers that I watch, because all others I just don't have time to. Hey, T-Max Teaming It Positive, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? So, strong engine is key to victory. Yes, it is. What do I need to do? Anything in particular? Let's see. You know what?
Okay, we'll alter the setup of the car.
Let's go for the track acclimatization, and however I feel the car, we are going to work from there. Calibrating my wheels' degrees of rotation on the fly is always nice. Come on, Ruben. Okay. I need a bit of front wing. I'm best streamer. Well, man, I don't consider myself best streamer, but I appreciate the kind words, man. I appreciate it. Why am I on rich mix? The hell? Oh, I got grass on the braking zone. No assists except racing line? Yes, that's what I used. 110 AI
Fantastic.
and all assists off apart from racing line. God damn it, I keep on hitting that wall. Let me flashback that. I need to stop hitting that wall. The thing is that I'm afraid that if I use the steering wheel too much, I will spin out. Okay.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
Okay, so we can get back to the garage. We've seen people who play this do what they call strategic upgrades for their cars. Their car is lacking in a certain department, then they purchase upgrades to get them a week before a race. I'm also doing that. That's why I'm upgrading the chassis and the aerodynamics. because they are obviously, well, obviously, for those who like follow F1 a lot.
So far, our fastest lap is a
come on, Jeff.
12.4.
The Force India has the Mercedes engine, which is the best, and like the aerodynamics and the chassis is where they lack the most. So that's where I'm investing my points in. The thing is that I'm not like just pumping out the upgrades as quickly as I can, because then I would get to the top quite easily. I would like to make it like sort of realistic with where I get the upgrades, unless they fail. If they fail, they fail. But yeah. So let me. I think I will do that. But I'm so afraid of losing the car. I kind of need like more turn in, just a bit. Don't know if not sure if I should do that. I will do that and see how the car works, and then I will make adjustments if I need. I didn't check the brake pressure. I should have checked the brake pressure. Best Portuguese driver. Well, I don't know many Portuguese drivers, so I don't know if there's anyone out there, but I'm the best I know. I'm the best I know. Not trying to be rude or anything, not trying to show off, but from those that I know, I'm the best Portuguese. How does Force India's chassis rank? Bottom half, bottom 4, bottom 3 maybe? I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it's down there. And the aerodynamics is basically the same. I think I need a bit higher brake pressure.
Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
You just wreck the final chicane and you can get purple everything, basically, apart from the qualifying thing. Let's return to the garage. Let me see the brake pressure. Let's see, brakes. It's quite high. Let me do that. Yeah, let's go to the fuel management now. I need to have a stronger first and second sectors because I got saved by the ERS options. But why? Do you mean why am I not an F1 driver? I can't. I'm not. I never, like, I only stepped in a kart once. So see, again on the wall. I always think it's weird. Go full halo. I'm sorry, man. That full halo bothers me a bit. If I was in VR, can I alter tire pressure? Yes, I can. If I was in VR, I would have the full halo, but since I'm not, that just bothers me. Really does. I'm used to like the antennas on the middle, but anything wider than that, really... See that? Like, I think... God damn it, I suck at the game. Yeah, that still wasn't enough. Okay, let's return to the garage. Let me adjust the setup.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 12.1.
Yeah, let's do that. I can take those. No need to take brand new. Hey gaming, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Okay, let's focus on this lap. There's such a nasty bump on the braking zone for this final chicane. God damn it. Honestly, I don't know how it affects, because I'm not good with the setups. I'm not... Like, I just take whatever is available online, and if I'm comfortable with it, I keep on using it. I tried making my own setups, but I just... I'm too inconsistent. To make, like, laps that would be representative, I'm too inconsistent for that. What track would I say for Cindy are best at?
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you work at it.
Daniel is not following F1 for a long time, so... And I'm guessing he's also not too familiar with the game. See that bump? God damn it. Okay, whatever, I killed it. I killed... Boy, kids, don't do that. Don't do that. You will literally have people unsubscribe. I had people unsubscribe because... I had people unsubscribe because I used the flashback. So yeah, whatever. Let's return to the garage. Okay, ERS management. Let's see what we can do. Is this supposed to be a simulation game? I don't consider it a simulation game, because the simulation game, like the first, like a simulation focus first and foremost on recreating reality, on simulating reality. This game is not a recreation of reality. It is realistic enough, like to have a good experience, like the car behaves as expected most of the time, unless the physics breaks by some reason. But I don't think this game is considered to be a simulation or a simulator, nor is it subjective. Like, the objective of this game is not to be a sim. It tries to strike a reasonable balance, but it's not a sim by any stretch of the imagination.
Your last lap moved you into P13.
It takes time, Daniel. Like, the guys who are now, like, pros, right? They, like, Limitless always tries to pump out the setup videos as quickly as he can. Like, those guys, they just have time to spend doing it. Of course, you can always, like, take bases and concepts from other games, because, of course, reality is all the same. Even though this game is not a true simulator, it's, of course, based on reality, right? So, of course, if you increase the wings, you are going to get more drag, less top-end speed, but better cornering speed, right?
To run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
Why does Jeff always speaks when I'm trying to make a point across? Like, I don't know if you guys even heard me on top of Chris. Not Chris, but Jeff. Of course, if you increase the wings, you are going to increase the drag, right? You aren't going to reach as much or as high of a top speed, but you are going to have increased ability in the corners because of the higher downforce. So, of course, the game is based on physics, right? But it's not a pure simulation. Hey Sid, Vish, Alejandro, and Liam, welcome you all to the live stream. How are you all doing? Okay, come on. I love this track. This is the track where I got my first league racing win. And I did, like, one of the overtakes I had to make in order to win that race. Actually, back in F1 2016, actually made it to, you guys know Ryan, Ryan L83, I believe was his channel's name. That guy used to make, back in the days of F1 2016, he used to make top 5 overtakes of the week. And I made into it. I was on the manor in cockpit cam, and I pulled off a double overtake between the corners 1 and 2. Everybody got their patch? I got my patch yesterday.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
What did they patch? I read the patch notes, but I forgot actually what they said. You have to study for an storyism? Go study, man. Your studies are way more important than any of my live streams. So yeah, man, just go study. I appreciate you dropping by, but go study, man. It's way more important. Goddamn, I swear to God, the bump. There's a bump right on the braking zone. God damn it. It's so hard. I really have to prepare myself to keep the car steady through that bump. If I'm not thinking of the bump, I will always get caught out by it. I honestly have to like stiffen myself, like wording, I know, but I have to tense my arms really to avoid, god damn it, to avoid getting caught out by that bump. Gotta go and watch other stuff? Okay, man. Okay. They should patch the penalty system in online games. They should patch lots of stuff. That's... I honestly, that's why I don't really mess with multiplayer too much. I don't... whatever. By the way, Seb, welcome to the live stream.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
We'll come back in other streams. Okay, man. Okay, good to know. Good to know you enjoyed it. Have a good night, man. Was I live yesterday? I tried to go live yesterday, but my there was an error with Steam. It was basically there was a process that was actually like it booted, crashed, and kept on like it booted, crashed, and then booted again. And crashed again, and booted again,
so
and crashed again.
Fastest lap is a 1.
Jeff, I'm trying to speak. So it kept on like rebooting and crashing. The thing was that every single time it crashed and rebooted again, it was as if I pressed like on the desktop on my other monitor. Like it would pause my game every single time that happened, and it happened like every 3 seconds. So my game, if I tried to live stream, my game would get paused every 3 seconds. I thought it was a wheel issue. It wasn't, because like I wasn't messing with anything. So yeah. I'm using the new wheel, but the wheel wasn't giving me issues. I thought it was the wheel, but no, it wasn't. It was a process on Steam that was like crashing and rebooting itself continuously and was messing up my PC. Every single time it crashed and booted up again, it was as if I clicked outside of the window of the game. Like it would pause my game. And that happened every 3 seconds. So of course I wouldn't unpause the game every 3 seconds. So I tried to fix the issue. I tried to fix the issue without having to uninstall Steam, but that's what I ended up having to do. I had to uninstall Steam, and therefore all of the games I had, I uninstalled everything, installed Steam, installed this game overnight, and now we are back up and running. So uninstalling and installing again fortunately fixed it. That issue is like, you don't get the store. It's like a black page, you know? It's a problem with the Steam web helper. I've heard that it happens. It happens if you are like on the beta for the client of Steam, but I'm not on the beta, and I was still getting that issue. So yeah, the only way I found to fix it was uninstalling and installing everything again. Hey Nunu, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Is it you I'm looking for? Perhaps, I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, so let's go. I don't know if I should even wear out the engine trying this, but let's do it either way. Let's see if I can get at least green in qualifying. Let's see. I keep on hitting that wall. That was bad. No, I was so close to getting it.
Good lap. We've hit our primary target time. We're happy with that.
Okay, I'm happy with that as well. Let's return to the garage. But yeah, I already got a couple of durability upgrades, so yeah. You are almost 2 seasons ahead now? Yeah, I went back to season 1, so yeah. Let me just check one thing real quick.
Okay, let's talk about this track. It's so tempting to take a lot of curb to shorten that final chicane, but I wouldn't risk it if I were you. Many of the best have put it in the wall of champions over the years trying just that. Just take a nice...
It's going to rain.
Practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves.
It's going to rain, boys. God damn it.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective. You put in a lot of time on the track today. Was there a reason for this? You scraped the walls a few times. Were you struggling for grip?
No.
Well, thanks anyway.
I swear to God, these questions. Give me a question where I don't put any team under the buzz. Like, god damn it. Okay, so we got resource points, we got reputation, whatever. Wall of Champions, that sounds wrong. Well, it was called the Wall of Champions because 3 world champions crashed in that wall in the same race. It was Schumi, it was Hill, and was it Villeneuve? Not sure. But yeah, it was Damon? No. Was the son, right? Is Damon the son? Is Damon Hill the son or the dad? I don't remember. I'm going with Graham being the father. But yeah, it was Hill, Schumi, and some other world champion crashed. And they were already crowned world champions in previous seasons before that point, so that's why like 3 world champions went into that wall in the same race. So yeah, that's why it started being called the Wall of Champions. Hey Aaron, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? So is it good luck to crash into it? I don't remember. I mean, I don't know if there's any relation with hitting that wall and becoming a world champion, but that wall definitely, it was Damon. It was Villeneuve. Okay, so yeah, it was Damon Hill. So yeah, Graham is the father, Damon is the younger. And then Vettel crashed in 2011. Yes, he did. I actually forgot about that. So yeah, like people who are previously champions, sometimes it's that wall. As odd as it sounds, it doesn't strike anyone else. I don't remember, at least. Like people who were previously champions, sometimes it's that wall. More times than non-world champions, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but I believe. But yeah, nonetheless, let's read some messages. We are going to have heavy rain to start qualifying. That's going to be fun. And light rain to start the race again. Fun. But yeah, let's do what we can. Let's try to have a good race. Let's prepare it. Let's prepare the race then with a good qualifying here at the Circuit de
Welcome
Montreal.
again then, and we hope you're ready for another fantastic session as the teams prepare to unleash their cars for qualifying at the Canadian Grand Prix.
I have the biggest headache ever, I swear to God.
So, could be a tasty one today then, Ants. We've got all the ingredients, that's for sure. Treacherous conditions, an ever-changing racetrack, and one or two cars just behind the pace setters who maybe, just maybe, fancy a bit of an upset after a good performance from them in free practice.
And Ant decides to become shy and not speak. Great. You will be back later? Okay, man. See you later. Have a good night. Okay, so what I'll do...
Okay, with conditions as they are, I'd suggest you take a set of full wets.
What's my favorite racetrack? This one. Yeah, right. Yeah, that also happens, RJ. That also happens.
Track is wet right now. Feel your way around the conditions before you start pushing the car.
Even Alonso crashed out of that race in 2011. Okay, guys, I'll try to focus for a bit now. I'm sorry if I don't pay too much attention to chat, but I'm using a dry setup on heavy rains, so yeah. Hey Saria, what's up? But yeah, I'm going to try to focus because I'm with the dry setup because the race is going to be, for the majority of it, held under dry conditions. Am I going to race? I'm going to race. I'm going to do the race. This is going to be an interesting qualifying session, no doubt. The thing is that if the AI try to bring higher downforce because of this rain, then they are going to get smooshed in terms of pace in the actual race when it becomes dry. I put the front wing up by 2 clicks, Seb. God damn it, yeah, it's going to be tricky. Let me try that again. Until I get used to the conditions, I will flash back a bit. Come on. Woo! Don't forget that bump on the braking zone. Is this Q1? Yes, corner. This is Q1. Freaking bump in the middle of the braking zone. Yeah, this is what you get. Stop leafing? What's leafing? What's leafing? Did you get like auto-corrected or something? Yeah, I'm using a dry setup because the race is going to be dry, so yeah.
Should lighten up soon. We're seeing light rain in around 2 minutes.
What? Light rain in 2 minutes? Okay. I really cannot do this. One racetrack that I would not bring back. Oh, that I would bring back. I will give you an answer after qualifying. Give me a moment. I actually don't recall any. I know what it means in Portuguese, that's why it didn't make sense. Like, honestly, when I am like speaking or listening to someone speak in English, I don't take like that extra couple seconds doing the translation. Like my brain just enters English mode, and I'm able to communicate in English as if it was Portuguese. Like. For example, I took a phone call at work from like an international call, and I had to because my colleague was looking for the information he was going to give. I had to translate to her in like real time, and it was so weird because I had to keep on going, like my brain kept on going on and off from English. It was very weird because at some points I was talking to her in English and to the guy in Portuguese, because it's very hard for me to mix them both. But I'm used to like being in English mode or Portuguese mode. But mixing both, it's weird. Okay, one track that I would bring back. I don't know. I honestly do not know. The Nordschleife. That would be chaos. I honestly do not know. If I don't get it out of Q1, then I'm going to get an earful. Don't worry, man. The rain is going to ease up, and I might be able to get out there on inters, which are quicker.
That's the 6th row of the grid.
I would rather see Brands Hatch. Yeah, Brands Hatch. But like, I don't know, I would like more to see Watkins Glen, maybe. You know, instead of giving us a Miami street race. Because why the hell do we get more street circuits? That's Formula E's thing. Like, why? You know? Are you really... I gave him the entire straight and he still went almost into me. Well, I just smashed the 100-meter marker board. I'm sorry. But yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, bring Watkins Glen instead of just making a Miami street circuit. You know, like, I don't know. I didn't dislike the Korea track, Yongeam or Yongem. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I didn't completely dislike the Korean circuit. I don't know. Let me think. Turkey, bring back freaking Turkey, man. That's off Finn. Nice.
Okay, some quick lap times are now being posted. It's getting faster out there.
Hey goons, welcome to the live stream. What are you doing? Is it time for inters? Yeah, it is definitely. Well, the guys are still on wets, but it's going to be the Indian track. I honestly didn't really like the Indian track because in terms of actual racing, like the layout of the track is fine. It's the fact that when you go to actual racing there, the only action you get is overtakes with DRS, because the straight is so long. Like the remaining sections, the remaining sections of the circuits don't really make for good racing or good overtaking. Estoril, that's a good track, yeah, Estoril. Even though like the Portuguese government can't really put the funding to like improve the facilities for it to be able to get the license to host an actual Grand Prix. We still do get like super bikes or MotoGP. We get a couple. We get some endurance championship rounds. We get some like MotoGP or super bikes rounds. So yeah, the track is used. It's not abandoned. Like there's just not the possibility to upgrade it at the moment. You know, the facilities. So yeah. Okay, so Verstappen is in 6th. Okay, I want inters. See, the inters are already quicker by 1.3 seconds. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Okay, I have to save for now. Save. I'm dumb. I have to wait for now. When is the rain going to stop? Will inters work compared to wets? It will work now because the rain got not as heavy. It became light rain.
Our best lap so far is a 1 minute 22.0.
And as you can see, in 20 minutes it will become dry. So we will finish Q2 on dry compounds. Exchange Monza with Mugello or Mugello. Not sure how to pronounce it. I don't know. I don't know that track. I know that it's used for motorcycles. But I'm not familiar with the layout. I don't know if it would be a good track for F1. Even though like Monza is legendary, right? So I don't think, you know, maybe they could like bring back the European Grand Prix and make it at Mugello. I don't know. Like the Italian Grand Prix for me should always be Monza. Not that I have anything against the other tracks in Italy, but I think it just I get the feeling it's just a bit wrong, honestly. I like those sorts of traditions, you know. That might be like backwards or whatever, but I don't know. I like those things. Okay, let me just accelerate time for a moment. Wrong button. Car setup. I need more fuel. You want to see Fuji? That would be a nice track.
When you're ready, let's go.
I like Suzuka though. And I didn't completely dislike Valencia. But yeah, it wasn't the most exciting race. Jerez? I don't know about Jerez. Like, the Circuit de Catalunya is fine. It's a great circuit. Swedish and Finnish tracks. I actually don't know any. I'm sorry. Was there ever like a Swedish or a Finnish Grand Prix? Try not to run out of fuel. Don't worry, Daniel. Don't worry. Yeah, Valencia is just hard to overtake, but as the track itself, I don't know. It feels to me like Russia, you know. Try not to crash. I will. Once there was a Swedish track. Oh my god, no, 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 no. I'm so sorry, Sebastian. Oh, he's fuming.
Left in this session and we're in the drop zone. Need a quick lap. Well, that's qualifying over for us. ETA on this rain clearing up is about 10 minutes, so just keep your concentration out there.
Hey Fernando, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Oh, went slightly too late on the brakes. Yes! Get in! We got through to Q2, boys. Let's do this. Okay, that was nice. Oh, Ocon almost got knocked out, but yeah, it's... Hartley didn't... Oh, Hartley didn't complete a lap. Did he crash with someone? Incidents, no. He never posted a lap. What is wrong with the Toro Rossos? Hartley didn't post a lap and Pierre Gasly never went on the intermediates. What the hell? Okay, whatever. But yeah, it's Stroll, Ericsson, Van Dorn, Gasly and Hartley out in Q1. Let's proceed to Q2. Let's see how it goes. Let's see. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so yeah, the rain is stopping soon. There's no point on doing that. Let's go in the game. What is the best option to start development? Depends on the car. For example, the Force India has a very good engine, but the aerodynamics and the chassis are not the greatest. So either one of those is awesome. If you want to go with the Force India.
Looks like track conditions are starting to improve.
Like, for example, if you go with the Renault, then you improve the engine. If you go with the Toro Rosso, you basically have to improve everything. I'm sorry. But yeah, once you get to the Toro Rosso, things are not very good. The McLaren as well. The McLaren needs to improve everything. But yeah, depends on the car. So I'll go on the Hypersofts for Q2. Let's reduce the amount of fuel. 4.1. Okay, I can do that. I can also do that. So yeah, let's just fast forward until it's our turn to get out there. Let's see. Once the lap times start dropping, it's still intermediate conditions, but it's going to be quite soon for dries. As you guys can see, there are people already doing laps on the Hypersoft and Ultrasoft tires. Let's see how that goes. The majority of drivers are still on the inters, which is... Let me just give another look. 19. 19. Let's get out. Let's see.
All personnel be aware, we have a car leaving.
I would like to be able to do 2 flying laps. Let's see. I just have to start my lap with 1 minute 10, maybe 1 minute 15 to spare. Other than that, if I get below, I won't have time for 2 laps. But if I get 110 spare on the clock or higher... What? Go! Oh yeah, this is how I like it. You know what? Yeah, I don't know if I will need a cooldown lap or not. This is actually might not be the greatest
2
idea.
minutes remaining in the session.
Whatever.
Good lap here, or we're out of qualifying.
Let's see if I will need a cooldown lap or if I have enough ERS by the end of this first lap to do another. Let's find out. Can I do an online? I'm not really a guy to play multiplayer, but yeah, in the future I'm planning to do some lobbies with you guys, racing with you, the subscribers. But for the time being, I can't really do it just yet. How am I 2 seconds slower than Hamilton? What? That's a glitch flap. 17.6. You what, mate? Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. God damn it. Well, P13. Whatever. Yep, and Esteban Ocon beats me by 5/10. That's nice. Okay. Fernando Alonso doesn't do a lap on the... What's wrong with some guys not doing laps on the dry compounds? Whatever. Sirotkin made it to Q2, I didn't even notice. So yeah, it's Ocon, Leclerc, myself, Sirotkin and Alonso getting knocked out in Q2. I'm fine with that. I need my fan blowing me because this is hot in the room. So yeah, Ocon kicked my ass, whatever, we lost the rivalry. But we are leading Brendan Hartley, which is nice. So yeah, we got resource points, whatever. Let's continue.
Well done. Very solid result. You're looking good for the race.
The race is going to start in the rain, but it's going to become dry. It's going to be, again, it's going to be fun. This is going to be so fun. Especially in the middle of the pack as P13. If I get a bad start, yeah, it will be fun. Quite interesting. But yeah, I got the targets, 13th expected qualifying and 11th expected race, so let's see what we can do. And yeah, by the way, what is... I'm supposed to have 2 upgrades coming for France. If any one of those fails, I swear to God, I'm gonna cry. Okay, let's do it then. Let's get ready for the start of the Canadian Grand Prix. Whew, I'm excited for this one. I really do like driving on this circuit. So yeah, Crofty, take it away. Let's see how it goes.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. It's a tricky circuit to tackle in wet conditions, with top speed still of critical importance down the long back straight. There are 2.7 miles and 14 corners overall on a circuit that in the dry can see average lap speeds of around 130 miles per hour. We'll be lucky to get anywhere near that today.
If it rains midway through the race at France, we win that race.
A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's talk about the captain. That was a solid result in their last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs. So it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Bottas, Max Verstappen and Hülkenberg, Sainz, Magnussen, Grosjean and Esteban Ocon, Leclerc, the captain, Fernando Alonso and Ricciardo, Stroll, Ericsson, Stoffel Van Dorn and Pierre Gasly. Hartley and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
I honestly don't know if I should underfuel. You know what, I'm not sure if I should underfuel, because the thing is, I'm going to explain you guys my thought process. For those of you who don't know, the lighter your car is, the better it is on the corners, the better it is on the brakes, and of course it is quicker down the straights, because it's lighter, right? The thing is, we would have further down the line to do fuel saving. The benefits with having a lighter car, better maneuverability and reduced braking points or braking distances, because the car is lighter, there's not as heavy of a mass that needs to be stopped. That would benefit me in the rain. The thing is that if anything happens, then we don't have the fuel to push to catch up. So, yeah, it's a long race. It's going to be a long period of dry. I'm not going to underfuel. Let's do it then. Let's get ready for this Grand Prix. God, no! I forgot to change the wing. Well done, Ruben. Well done. I forgot to change the front wing angle.
Gears if you can, to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes.
Oh my God.
To keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs.
No, the game put me by default on the inters. I don't need to change the tires. I'm going to start on inters because it's raining. Tá tudo bem. Diz? De quê? Salmão. I'm sorry guys, my grandmother just had some words to give me. No, I suck at this game. Why do I suck? Okay, done. Hypers then to what? Depends on how quickly it stops raining.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Okay, boys. Really? Was that my fault? Like, I tried to go to the left. The thing is that I saw Alonso, so Alonso got a better start than me. I wanted to find a slot to get like between Alonso and Leclerc, so I could go to the inside. But then I saw that I could not because Alonso had a good start, so I tried to move over. But yeah, that's my fault, isn't it? I'm. Look at that start from Ricciardo. I don't know if that's my fault or not. Whatever. Nonetheless, let's do this again. Take two, guys. Take two. Wait until I get a poor start now. Oh my God! I can't see them thing! Ocon was so slow, I thought I was going to smash into him.
start. Good job.
So looks like me, Alonso and Ricardo jumped, all of us jumped Charles Leclerc. Maybe someone broke his front wing into turn 1, because there's a big cut in the pack between, who is it? Not sure, but there's a McLaren starting to lead the train. So maybe that McLaren, that's Van Dorn. Maybe Van Dorn got wing damage or something, because he's losing terrain to, I believe, looking at the minimap, I believe that is the Williams of Lance Stroll. So I think Van Dorn might be losing pace to the Williams. I believe that McLaren got some sort of front wing damage. That happens a lot. I get the warnings when people hit me. Yeah, this only like a 4 front wing is not the greatest. Got lots of understeer in these wet conditions. Even though it helps with straight line speed, it doesn't really help with cornering. That's why I'm starting to lose ground to the guys in front. Even though it's still enough to get slipstream, I've pulled off from Alonso. Yeah, that's why you lose safety rank in multiplayer by no fault of your own. Come on. Okay, looks like the pace from everyone just settled down. I was able to catch up to Ocon, even though I just bottled that chicane. I'm playing on the PC. Freaking hell. I know I'm in Perez car, Ocon, but I'm not Perez. No need to be mad about last season. It wasn't me not letting you pass. He's still salty. Ocon is still salty, boys. And Ricardo just caught up, so thanks a lot, Esteban, for the collaboration.
Okay, I think the track will be drying out quite soon. Mind you don't burn out your tyres.
Where did I quali? P13, but someone got an engine penalty, or gearbox penalty, whatever. So I started in P12. I jumped Charles Leclerc off the start, so I got P11. And yeah, that's where we stand at the moment. I'm sorry guys, I will flashback that. The guy literally turns into me. Like... Who does he think he is? Justin Button? Okay, now Ocon, you entertain. I know you are the first driver, but I'm not a wingman, I apologize. So yeah, you play the wingman, I'm going to pull away and catch up to Romain Grosjean.
Some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
I swear to God, if I'm not prepared for the bump on the braking zone, I'm going to crash. Especially in the rain, where you can lose the control of the car so easily.
0.6 seconds.
A bump in a big braking zone is all it takes in the wet to lose traction, to lose control, so it's a really sensitive spot to navigate correctly. Am I not closing in on Grosjean? Not paying attention to the delta. I just don't feel myself any closer to them. Not the delta, sorry, the gaps at the end of each sector. I swear to God, I didn't turn I didn't turn the steering wheel left to make that left kink. The car just happens to lost traction and... I'm sorry about that. But see what I mean about the bump? I got distracted because I was talking and forgot about the bump and it got me out. I also believe I got a bit of grass on that braking zone. But still, you guys got the point. I was lucky to be able to catch it. Without damage, at least. I'm happy. I'm happy I got no damage there. But yeah, the car is quite understeery because I didn't raise the front wing's profile. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. It
Like
does look like the best tire for now.
For this... Yeah, it's not raining anymore. The rain has stopped, but the track is still moist. What was I going to say? I forgot. I just forgot what I was going to say. Well done, Ruben. Well done.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Oh yeah, I forgot to raise the profile of the front wing, which means less drag, which means higher top speed, but less cornering ability, which in the rain can be tricky. It will give me understeer, that's why I will lose time through the middle sector, but...
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Also, another tricky thing is that because the car is understeering because of a lower front wing than it's supposed to be in the wet, I have to steer more, I have to use more of the steering wheel, which causes higher tire wear, especially in the front, but also it gets more likely for me to lose the rear. So yeah, I'm really trying to do a balancing act at the moment, all because I forgot to raise the front wing. Oh well. At least in the wet I can always correct an understeer car by being more aggressive on the steering wheel, making the rear lose a bit to counteract the understeer. Oversteer in the rain is bad. I prefer an oversteery car in the dry than in the wet. In the wet I prefer understeer. Three seconds open on Ocon already. Wow. See how much time I would have lost if I was still like behind them. Hey T21, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Something got into my left eye. I swear to God, isn't there a day when I can play this game without something like disturbing me?
If you think you can get past, increase ERS deployment to overtake mode.
Is it because I'm using the car number 13? Is it? Well.
Check your MFD for a new strategy
Oh
option.
boy, it's time for dries.
Okay, copy that.
It's going to be Hypers Ultras.
Esteban is in the pits. Go, exit now.
Oh, thank
Racing
God.
the exit.
I don't know how much I held Ocon. Hopefully not too much. But at least I didn't get held up by anyone like
Right,
coming
we
through the
have 2
pit lane.
stops left in this strategy. We have 2 stops planned.
Okay, the tires are still a bit cold, the track is still moist, I have to be careful. Yeah, Ricardo jumped Ocon because, of course, I held him up a bit.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
What the hell? How do I have +4 of fuel?
We're running an excess on fuel. Mix 3 is there if you need it. Mix 3.
Like, I don't want to use it because if I pit again. So am I on hypers? Yes, I am on hypers. I don't really want to use this fuel, because what if I pit again and like it regulates itself? Because like I'm not supposed to be that overfueled. Yeah, track is definitely still moist. The rain changes the fuel efficiency? I guess, but like it's not supposed to. I don't think. Like the amount of fuel doesn't change. Whatever.
Our gap behind is 3.3 seconds.
Where is Grosjean? I guess Grosjean got held up by K-Mag. Brendan Hartley, fastest lap of the race. Okay. I mean, of course it's only possible because the track is still drying. I think it's just a glitch, and once I pit again, it will go back to whatever it's supposed to be in terms of the fuel. That's why I don't want to use rich mix too much. Well, I will pit in lap 25, so I guess we won't have to wait too much to find out.
Second a lap faster than you. We're leading our teammate by 13.8 seconds.
Why is Magnussen a second per lap faster than me? That's what I don't get. Oh my god, I got grass on the braking zone. Yep, we are in the points indeed.
The gap to the car ahead is 5.5 seconds.
It would make sense. The thing is that I don't think it's supposed to be like this on the game. Look at Sainz catch up. How is Renault catching up to me? How is Magnussen over a second faster than me per lap? Whatever. Just going to keep on... Again with the grass. I need to stop it. What am I doing? I'm driving like an asshole. God damn it. No, like I didn't adjust my wing for the rain, but because I've always had the proper wing for the dry. Oh, okay. So, a Renault is quicker than me down the straight, is quicker than me in corner entry, is quicker than me on corner exit. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but I really don't get how. I really do not get how he's able to pull it off. But AIOP, I guess.
Fantastic. 2 cars at once. Very well done.
What game? Jeff only now realized I jumped from 10th to 8th in the pit lane. Well, I guess that according to the graphic of performance, I shouldn't even be in the points, so...
Is 8.6 seconds.
Let's find this out, come on.
We're 3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
I have DRS and I'm not closing in on him. These guys have traction control for sure. That was the way Codemasters had to improve the AI at this track, because the AI at this track was atrocious in last year's game, so they just bumped up the traction control on the...
Yellow flag.
Oh, someone died. Let's go. Is it because all of a sudden I now have a surplus of 3 laps of fuel, therefore the games think my car is that heavier? I magically gained fuel.
Right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
Yep, out of DRS now. I've had people complain when I cut the chicane. I don't see them complain about the traction control AI. Hey Ryder, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing?
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Okay, we can already see some rays of sunshine over the circuit. The skies have definitely cleared out a bit. Come on, let's put it through. Come on. I can only go to Rich Mix after the pit stop, because I'm really afraid I will just go back to whatever fuel I had previously, and then I would have to save fuel. But yeah, let me test it out. Let me pit at lap 25, and then we are going to see. If we can push or not.
Gap ahead is 1.6 seconds.
Let's go do this. Come on, I really want to catch up to Sainz, but oh my god. Come on. This is painful.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs. Our gap to the car in front is 2.0 seconds. First place is 38.5 seconds. Is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Yeah, the tires are starting to complain a bit. Ugh. Come on. Almost touched the grass on the outside of the braking zone. Almost. Because again of that bump.
In this lap, some information on Stroll. They seem to have an issue.
Lance Stroll has an issue? Well, not the most relevancy, unless it's a puncture that could bring me a safety car.
Esteban's in for his stop.
Okay, looks like Esteban is looking for the undercut.
The pit box is currently full. Stay out on track.
No.
Stay out on track. Box this lap, please. Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I like how I kept pressing the pit limiter as I was downshifting. Like, I turned that thing off and on so many times.
Go, go, go.
What's that, Charles? Okay.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left.
Okay, was that... Yeah, that was too early. But yeah, it looks like we have that fuel. So we can burn it. Oh my god, come on. That was so bad. Sometimes you go over that curb too aggressively like that, you will lose the rear.
Target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Where is Sainz? Sainz hasn't pitted yet. Okay.
Is 28.0 seconds.
Oh, those guys are going on multiple hyper stints. They are going hyper, hyper, hyper. So they are going to pit 3 times. The hell? How is Ricciardo? Okay, game. Okay.
Okay, the gap behind is 4.1 seconds.
I don't know if this is supposed to happen in Canada. I would give it to them every other track, but not Canada nor Monza. Like, how is the Red Bull? And Sainz jumped me, despite me undercutting him.
Battery charge is low. If we turn down the ERS deployment, we can harvest more energy.
Oh no, yeah, Sainz was already in front of me, I forgot, sorry, I'm dumb. But yeah. Too much. I'm not like trying to corner cut. It's just muscle memory by this point. I don't know why Renault were complaining about the party mode, like apparently Ricciardo has rocket ship mode and he just enabled it. Oh no, so that was Hülkenberg. Ricciardo jumped Sainz. Or not? No. Ricciardo overtook Sainz on track and Hülkenberg just rejoined in front of them. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Hey Adam, what's happening? The guys in front of me are on an alternate strategy. They are going hyper. Because it rains, they can do that. But I went hyper ultras.
3.0 seconds.
So they are going to pit once more than me? But I just need to avoid them getting far away by that much. The thing is, once they come out of the pits, even if I avoid them pulling away by an entire pit stop, they will still get out of the pits on brand new wipers while I'll be on older ultras. So unless a safety car happens, I think we are just going to be quite lonely in P10. Oh boy, come on. Let's do this. Bring it in. Bring it. Oh, come on. That was wide.
Gap to car in front is 3.6 seconds.
Oh.
Ericsson. It looks like the problem is terminal. They're retiring the car.
Please, game, give me a safety car.
Caution, caution. See some rain. ETA is about 15 minutes.
Yeah, the thing is that they will come out of the pits on brand new wipers, while I will come out. I will stay on older ultras. If they were quicker than me on hypers, on brand new wipers against my brand new ultras, then they are going to be even faster, and it's going to be even easier for them to overtake me once they are on brand new wipers and me on old ultras. Hey Nunu, welcome back. I would like to know how McLaren is quicker than me. I don't, come on.
Teammate by 32.3 seconds.
Rain is not coming back. Weather report.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time. Rain in 10 minutes.
What?
Dry
Oh
seems
my
like the
god.
fastest tire at the moment.
Okay, so rain is coming back. I shouldn't have used the fuel. Once it comes back to rain, it's going to recalculate my fuel. I'm going to have to save. Fuck.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
This is a prime example of the game trolling me. The weather forecast told me the rain is going to be only at the start of the race, and once it stopped, it would be dry for the remaining of the race. What is wrong with this game? Fernando, what are you doing? Nice line, mate. Nice line through there. Oh, I shouldn't have used the fuel. God damn it. Well, I can just hope that the rain comes after the guys pit, but that it comes quickly enough for them to not re-overtake me. Yeah, you have to leave a space all the time. You have to leave a space.
6.2 seconds. The gap behind us is 1.7 seconds. We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum.
Engineer, repeat.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep this momentum.
Okay, looks like either Magnussen got damage or
To the car in front is 6.4 seconds.
his tires are starting to kick the bucket. Need to be smoother on my throttle inputs. Yup, I'm definitely gaining on K-Mag. Car in front.
Magnussen is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 5.8 seconds. You're losing around 7/10 a lap. They're on
Okay.
softs. Their tyres are 12 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1:13.1.
I like how now that I'm finally alone on track, I'm still setting personal best for sectors without pushing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they are going to be fine until it's time for inters. They are going to be fine until then. Unless the game throws me even further and it doesn't rain in 10 minutes. Doesn't look like it's raining in 10 minutes. I'm not Ayrton Senna. I cannot approach that braking zone with only one hand on the steering wheel.
5.2 seconds.
The force feedback on this wheel is too strong. I almost went and dipped the wheel on the grass on the outside. Weather report.
We're expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
10 to 15 minutes now. Come on, game, decide. Should I pit for hypersofts at lap 48 or should I stretch them until the rain? Game, come on. You're going to give me an aneurysm at this point.
Expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
The rain just regressed. Like 5 laps ago it was 10 minutes, now it's 10 and 15. Between 10 and 15. Okay. Driver in front.
Magnussen ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 5.2 seconds. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work. They're on old hypersofts. Their tyres are 14 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 13.3. The gap to the car behind is 3.9 seconds.
10 to 15 minutes, it's basically like maximum of 10 laps. So, I'm guessing we change for Inters in lap 55. Which is not too bad.
Gap to teammate behind is 31.5 seconds.
I mean, it is if I have to save fuel again. But yeah.
Target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
Can I change the weather in this game? I mean, I could create a race with a custom weather pattern, yes.
Our gap behind is 3.6 seconds.
I could even create a race like in different times of day. You have lots of options. Yep. Here they come. you are. As I want you to
Right,
be.
the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre.
Oh.
That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
Oh yeah, they switched to ultras. That's dumb from them. Well, I mean, they aren't taking into account the rain, so they are trying to take these tires until the end now. Those sets of ultras are designed to take the guys until the end of the race.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.9 seconds. We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the hyper softs.
Hey Kevin, what's up? I'm not near my cell phone.
Teammate by 30.8 seconds.
Eu não tenho telemóvel ao meu lado, Kevin. Weather report.
Looks like rain is inbound, and we're expecting it in around 5 minutes. 5 minutes till the rain. Dries seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
So yeah, the rain will start in about 4 laps, and then it will take a couple more to switch to inters. Amanhã vamos a que horas? Não sei, a que hora... a hora normal. I'm sorry guys, I'm talking to Kevin in chat because he is a co-worker. So we are going to have to take an alternate route to work because the subway is going to be on a strike tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just setting things up with him. Kevin, quando é que costumas apanhar o barco? Queres apanhar mais cedo? Eu acho que apanharmos à hora que tu apanhas normalmente, chega. Não faço ideia como estará o trânsito depois do outro lado, mas...
The gap behind us is 2.0 seconds.
Minha portagem é de 20... Ok, ok. Ok, Kevin, combinado então.
boxing this lap.
Is it? No, it's not raining yet. Okay, Kevin. See you tomorrow, man. Have a good night.
We're expecting some rain soon. Expect the first drops in the next few minutes. Box, box, box.
I like how I got overtaken by like Ricciardo and Hülkenberg, but I still jumped with all this. I'm still in front of Sainz and Grosjean. And someone else that I wasn't before. Because before I was in P10, now I'm in P8. Who are the two cars I jumped? I jumped Sainz. Or I mean, I got myself ahead of Sainz by not pitting. And there's someone else. Is it K-Mag? Yeah, it is K-Mag, because Grosjean is only now doing the turn 1. If they switched recently, then they will not have tires for the rain. I mean... Look at that! I get that you are on brand new tires, but still, god damn it.
Okay, good work. Great pass. We've dropped into P9.
It's raining now. Rain is falling for the second time in this race.
Let's be mindful of the conditions. The track is getting wetter. Recommend you stay out for now though. We'll be much slower if we move on to inters this early.
I'm not looking forward to seeing my fuel amount at the exit of the pit lane after I switch back to inters.
Esteban is out of the race.
Oh, Con is out? Wow.
Gap to car in front is 2.0 seconds.
Well, that's a shame. Sirotkin, please be a pain in the ass to K-Mag.
Yellow flag. Okay, clear. Come on, you can win that place back.
I gave him the space and he still freaking ran me off.
I know these conditions are tough, but bear with it. I don't think the track is ready for intermediates yet.
I know it's not, don't worry. Yeah, it's getting quite close to Winters though.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
At the end of next lap, it's time for Inters.
Okay, gap ahead is 4.9 seconds.
No! I'm not German! I'm not driving a Red Bull, please! God have mercy of me. No! Come on!
A new strategy is available on the MFT. Understood, copy that.
Right on time for the RS to be disabled.
Pit now, pit now. Blue flag, blue flag. Blue flag conditions. Create a gap and let the car behind through.
I'm never sure where to brake for this pit entry. Come on! Oh, freaking Williams! Oh. What, mate? K-Mac is on dries again.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Is this real life? Or is this fantasy?
The computer is showing a waved blue flag against your name. Let the car behind through. If you get a chance to overtake the car ahead, then do so.
These guys are on dry tires. Their traction control is so OP that they are on dry tires and are still quicker than me. I mean, not quicker, but you guys get the point. I should have overtaken Magnussen at the end of the first sector.
This energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
Okay, I'm still on a surplus of fuel, at least that. But see, I still lost that one lap of fuel. But at least I'm still on the positive. Okay, up to P6. We just go E-I-E-I-E-O. Oh my god, this game is so broken. Hey Turbo Killer, welcome to the live stream. Glad you got the reference. Okay, so let's take a look at the order of the pack at the moment. Give me a second. I swear to God, my eyelashes are so big that they connect in the corners of my eyes, and it really bothers me. God damn it. Okay, whatever. So leading the Grand Prix, we have Lewis Hamilton, championship leader, followed by Sebastian Vettel with Kimi Raikkonen in P3. Then we have Bottas in P4, Verstappen in P5, myself in P6. Then we have Ricciardo in P7 with Hülkenberg in P8, Sainz in P9 and K-Mag closing the top 10. Right outside of the points paying positions, we have Charles Leclerc in 11th, followed by Romain Grosjean with Fernando Alonso in P13. Stoffel Van Dorn is in 14th place, followed by Pierre Gasly. Then we have Lance Stroll, followed by his teammate Sergei Sirotkin. Then we have in 18th place Brendan Hartley. And that is it, since we only have 18 cars racing at the moment, because we've had the retirements of both Esteban Ocon and Marcus Ericsson. So yeah, those were the two retirements so far. No foremost safety car was deployed as the cause of those retirements. So it has been green flag racing from the start until now, no interruptions. At least now.
Our gap to the car in front is 31.5 seconds.
I almost locked up, but at least now I can use the ERS aggressively. I wasn't pitted because Hamilton pitted, instead of pitting for inters, Hamilton pitted for dries, so he actually had to pit stop again, like everybody else. He had to pit stop, so he's still lapping people. He's still doing turn 1. I haven't been lapped yet. I might be lapped, but I haven't been lapped yet. Because
we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
for some reason I forgot to go on overtake mode. I suck. Oh my god. Like everybody, instead when it was time to pit for inters, when I got the call to pit for inters, everybody that came into the pits switched for dry tires again, for some reason. That's why everybody had to pit twice.
Charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Like literally everybody pitted for dry tires. Weather report.
Looks like the weather is going to dry up in about 5 minutes. Inters seem like the fastest tyre for now. Nice work, that brings you up a place. Start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer. The gap to the car ahead is 36.5 seconds.
It is still raining. First off, wait for it to stop raining and then we can talk about dries. Like, come on, game. Oh my god, Danny. What are you doing, mate? Trying to force something on that braking zone. Never smart. Oh, Sainz. Either Sainz or Hülkenberg. It's Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg is actually attacking Ricciardo and he might get the job done. Yep, the AI tends to, when they're battling, they don't care about entering the chicane side by side. That's why sometimes pileups happen on that corner. Time to race leader? Honestly, I don't think there's an option to know. I mean, if time to Verstappen is almost 40 seconds, I think Hamilton is just doing the chicane I just did. On the minimap, I see a Williams and a Mercedes close to each other right behind Ricciardo. I'm guessing the one that's just doing the hairpin is the Mercedes of Hamilton. So yeah, we might very well get lapped in this race.
ERS to overtake, please. Push now.
The rain has stopped. The rain has stopped for now. Soon it's going to become dry again.
Gap to car in front is 37.9 seconds.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
You need to slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
I got completely confused. I'm sorry. Honestly, I'm just glad I didn't get a penalty over that. It was just my second warning, but I can deal with it. Yeah, that's Hamilton for sure, behind Ricciardo, because the Williams wouldn't be catching up. See, the blue flags are getting deployed for them. So yeah.
Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now on lock. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Are these guys honestly going to keep going on inters? Wow.
Complete, go now.
They are! They are! There are people going to keep going on inters.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Yeah, I believe the fuel has been recalculated. Not as much as I thought it would be, but still. Oh my god, how is Vettel with competitive pace? How can inters and... Okay. Oh, okay, they are pitting.
Okay, gap ahead is 37.6 seconds.
I haven't been officially lapped because I just jumped Hamilton again. Hamilton is right in front of Ricciardo in terms of track position. He's right behind me. He might catch up in the next 5 laps, he might overtake me, he might lap me, but I haven't been officially lapped yet. Because I unlapped myself when they pitted, sorry.
Verstappen is in the pits.
Wait, Ricciardo is on inters again. What is going on with this guy? Wow.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Did I call you last? No, I called it P13, Liam. Charles Leclerc up to P7, lads. Oh, and I believe Hamilton had to pit again. Okay, gimme something. Oh, I swear to God. Okay. Oh, Vettel also went for another set of inters. If Vettel... This AI, man. I'm... This game. Well, I can literally just save the fuel now. If Hamilton catches up to me, the better. Because he's going to lap me and I'm going to save the engine even further. Because I'm going to cross over the line right behind him as he wins the race. So... yeah. Let's check the replay. Let's check the where they are in terms of track position. So Hamilton is just starting the lap. Vettel is close to is getting to the last corner. Like, Hamilton is about to start the lap. I'm at the end of the first sector. So Hamilton is really behind. Hamilton lost an entire pit stop to me. The thing you saw about like the pit and the racing thing, that just meant that Hamilton had already come out of the pits and was racing, and Vettel was still in the pits, getting serviced. But yeah, like Hamilton was just ahead by enough that Vettel was still in the pit lane and Hamilton was already out of it and was considered racing. But yeah, they are close together.
Our gap to the car in front is 31.5 seconds.
That car on the hairpin, that's a Williams. So Hamilton just now entered the hairpin. So yeah, we are going to do 70 laps today. It's fine. Time to start pushing the fuel. There's no need to do that. I'm just saving the engine now. Like, there's no need to go quick. Leclerc is over 10 seconds behind, Verstappen is over 30 seconds ahead. They are not going to catch me.
The gap to the car behind is 12.0 seconds.
Yeah, the Williams are quite slow. God damn it, that massive bump on the braking zone. I didn't just decide to go to the middle of the track. It was the bump that sent me there. And there you have it. No, I think fifth place is worth 10 points. 6th is 8, I believe. But there you have it. Lewis Hamilton takes home the win
The gap to the car ahead
of this Canadian Grand Prix.
seconds.
It's going to be Vettel P2, Raikkonen P3, Bottas P4, Verstappen P5, myself in P6, Leclerc in P7. And from there onwards, I actually do not know. Stroll.
2 laps of
Oh,
fuel remaining.
for a moment I thought Stroll was in P10. I looked behind and it looked to me like a 10. No, he's 16th, but it really looked to me like a 10. Okay, Lance, you have DRS, slipstream, everything you want, and you still can't get it. I'm sorry. That's just the life of a Williams, man. Whew, there you have it, 13 to P6. We did it, boys, get in there.
Good job, you did really well. Super driving.
Oh, we benefited from a glitch of the AI in the pit lane. This is like, I swear to God.
Mercedes have won it, and what a great race it was.
I had to be quick enough to take advantage
So,
of it, but still,
how
god damn it.
exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking after the tyres, but at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they had today.
So as I say that, we can see the drivers coming out now to collect their trophies. It's yet more silverware to take back to their base in Brackley after another excellent Grand Prix.
So there you have it, another win and a bigger gap in the championship from first to second place. It was just stretched by 5 points? Yeah, by 5 points.
And now let's take a look at the driver's
No,
standings.
7, by
It's
7.
A good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula 1.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Mercedes have extended their lead at the top of the standings. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Sauber, whose good results moves them further up the championship. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
It's such a shame that Ocon DNF'd. We could have gotten a double top 5 finish. Sorry, a double top 10 finish. Whatever, just wasn't meant to be. We still got P6 again.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
Good day today.
We had a bit of a rivalry going on, but it looks like he bested you.
Why can't I get that answer? Like, that's dumb.
It was more like Dodgems than Formula 1 today, wasn't it?
Ugh.
You left a lot of paint on the wall.
God damn it.
Well, thanks anyway.
Are you going to give me a question I can answer without putting any department under the bus? Like, come on, game. Okay. Brendan Hartley got a faster lap than me. Okay. Let's get it going. We lost our rivalry with our teammate, but yeah, that appears to be the case in this game. Not always I beat my teammate. Okay, 800 resource points total, which is nice. Got reputation between Williams, McLaren, Sauber, Toro Rosso and Renault, apart from of course our own team. We just smashed the targets the team proposed.
Excellent result today. Finishes like that will look good on your contract reviews. On to the next one. We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Yeah, I will get another contract negotiation after the upcoming Grand Prix, after France. But yeah, I won't start researching anything. The only thing I'm going to research after this is I'm going to get those minor upgrades for Spa. I won't upgrade them yet, Daniel. I won't upgrade yet. Yeah, because I don't have the points. I mean, I could, if I could get that one, it would be... what would it be? It would be, so, France, then Austria, then Silverstone. And it would either get deployed at Silverstone or at Hungary. So... I need to do this like 2 races from now, so it gets deployed. Because I would like to get this weight reduction upgrade along with the minor aerodynamic upgrades for Spa. I would like to get all of them for Spa. So yeah, reliability. The reliability isn't too bad. I would like to get. I need to get sometimes where I can say good things. I need to take advantage of the interviews to get better relations with the durability staff. Because as you guys can see, I have upgrade prices increased by 6% because for some reason they have poor morale. I don't know why they have poor morale. I don't remember giving any answer that would give them poor morale. But it's just how it goes. So yeah, let's travel to the next Grand Prix. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if we get both upgrades. That would be nice. A major front wing and a major rear wing upgrade. Those would be quite useful. Oh.
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
We did it, guys. We got them both. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we still haven't jumped Haas, but we are clearly much further away from McLaren and from everyone that's below that. In terms of the specific aerodynamics tree, we are still bottom 3, but we've closed in on Toro Rosso. Of course, as you guys can see, those parts are now very, very cheap, which means we can get lots of them going. Especially after I renegotiate my contract, I'm going to get like bonus. Negotiation should cut upgrade times by a week. I will, don't worry. I will upgrade minor and major upgrades by a week. Not ultimate. I don't think there's a point for me to negotiate ultimate upgrades, because as you guys can see, we haven't reached any ultimate upgrades. Like, we are not at that point on the tree at all, so there's no point in going for level 3 upgrade times. I can go for level 2 upgrade times. So yeah, we are still bottom 3, but much improved. The chassis, it's still mid-table. The powertrain is still P2. Let's take a look at the progress from the other teams. Yeah, look at that leap. We just skyrocket. Sauber with a good upgrade as well. They progressed almost as much. Did they progress as much as we did? Or did we upgrade like more? I actually don't know. I think we got... Maybe they got a major and a minor, and we got both major upgrades. Yeah, I don't think like our curve is as... I don't think their angle is as steep as ours. 50 or 75% race bonus. I don't think we need that much, to be honest. But let's see. After France, we will be able to see all that. Williams are still upgrading, though. The thing is that they are still last because all other teams are upgrading. Weather prediction for this race: rain for qualifying and dry for the race. Okay, we are competitive in qualifying because last time I was basically in the same position with the Williams as I am now with the Force India. And I won a race in the rain. I was only a lower half midfield team. I was like the 6th quickest car. Yes, I invested a lot in aerodynamics, but I'm also investing a lot in aerodynamics now. I won the race in the rain. For some reason that setup that I got just works flawlessly in the rain. It works better in the rain than in the dry for me, to be honest. But yeah, no race for the sorry, no rain for the race this time around, but whatever, we're going to make the most of it if we can. So yeah guys, this is it for the Canadian Grand Prix. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give me a like button. If you did not, the dislike button is as always right beside it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. Hit the bell icon for any notifications of whenever I'm about to start a live stream or to post a video. Hope to see you guys next time, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.